Alright guys, we've got another 1,000-point game. So I'll quickly go through my 1,000-point Spates Wolves list. So what do we got in here? So we've got 2 HQs, we've got Najal Stormcaller, we've got Bajorn the Fell-Handed with twin las cannons, and then we've got Long Fangs, 2 las, 3 rockets, Terminator with Cyclone missile launcher. We've got Thunder Cav, 2 Wolf Claws, 3 Storm Shields, and a Thunder Hammer. And then we've got a Wolfen Dreadnought with Blizzard Shield and Axe. Alright, so that makes my 1,000 points. Alright, I'll go over and check out my opponent's army and we'll get back to yours. Alright Dave, you've got your Orks down here. Tell me what you got, mate.
So Evil Sons Battalion.
The Evil Sons Battalion.
So we've got the War Boss. He's going to carry the Relic Chopper, Relic Power Claw.
Killer Claw. So, by the way guys, these are all just freshly based and painted up. Dave's been at it like a madman. You know he's basing, you've seen it on the channel before. It's back again. Alright, so you got him, and then you got...
Second HQ is a Big Mac.
Big Mac. So the index choice here, looking really good. Alright, then what do we got for troops?
The 3 troops, so we've got shooters, which will be going in a truck.
With a rocket, combi rocket?
Yep.
Yep. These...
Gretchen. Epic models.
Old epic models that are turned into Gretchen, so they're Robo Gretchen. Alright, so we got 10 of them, then what do we got?
17 boys with chopper.
17 boys with chopper and slugger, and we've got a big chopper on this fella.
Yep.
Alright, what next?
We've got... So 12 boys.
I don't know, you brought them, mate. Alright, and what have we got in there? Power Claw?
Power Claw.
Chopper sluggers?
Yep.
And then over here you've got...
some Mega Knobs.
So these Mega Knobs have actually been made out of all Guzgulls. So we've got 3 of them. Every one of them is a Guzgull model just to give them that hefty, chunky look. So they're looking really good. So they'll be moving quicker, bigger, faster and choppier. Alright, then what do we got up the back?
So some transports. The truck.
Bone Breaker.
The Bone Breaker.
Yep.
And a DAC jet.
Alright, so that's 8 command points.
Yep.
Alright, so I got 13 models and you got about 460, so we see if the Space Wolves can do anything against this. Alright, we'll get back to you with a mission and some deployment. Alright guys, so we've got our battle set up. It's frontline warfare. So we've got an objective down here. We've got an objective here, we've got an objective here, and we've got an objective there. So that's our 4 objectives. So the one that's in our deployment's worth 1 point to us, but 4 points to the enemy, and vice versa. And what are the middle ones worth, Dave?
2.
2 points. So if you get the enemy's one, you get a whole heap more points, and considering we're both close combat armies, there's going to be a bit of that going on. Right, so for the Space Wolves deployment, we've got Najal down here, Wolfen Dreadnought behind him, Jorn here with some wolves in front of him, and Long Fangs. And then if we come around here, we've got Storm Boys, Gretchen, big truck with a heap of Orks in it, more Orks, truck with Mega Knobs in it, plane, and yeah, that stuff's all in trucks over there. Alright, so I set up first, so I get +1, so we'll have a bit of a roll off here and see if I can't get first turn. That's a 2, dun dun dun, that's a 4, can I seize the initiative? For the Wolf Lord. No, so Orks will be having first turn. So we'll get back to you at the end of Ork turn 1. Alright, get ready for the... Whoa! Alright guys, so at the end of Ork turn 1, he sort of made a bit of a shuffle around here and a bit of a shuffle around here, using cover. This plane come running over here, meow, and dackered down 2 of my Long Fangs. Then this over here, dackered over here and tried to hurt my wolves, but did nothing. Alright, so at the end of this turn, there's no first strike, so I'll see if I can't return the favour and give him first strike. Alright, we'll get back to you. Alright guys, end of Space Wolves turn 1, and I have shot this flyer out of sky using my Long Fangs because I used one stratagem so that they get no negs to their hits, which is I think called Wolf Focus, and then another one to give them reroll wounds, so they pretty much blew it flat out of the sky. Plus he helped with some smite, and then Bajorn shot across here with his las cannons, hit this and took 9 wounds off the battle wagon, slowed it down a bit. Alright, so that's the end of Space Wolves turn 1, so we've got first strike. We've only got 11 models left, we'll see if we can hold these Orks off. Alright, so we've got end of Ork round 2. All they've done is moved forward with here. These guys have come jumping out of cover. all this stuff's moved forward and this has come fanging around here. Their shooting wasn't successful in killing anything. So I'm going to try and shoot back at them and see what I can do. Alright, we'll get back to you at the end of Space Wolf Turn 2. And hopefully by then we'll actually have some combat going on. Alright, so end of Space Wolf's Turn 2. These guys over here shot over here into these guys using frag, but he used grot shields, so they're down to 2. This guy ran down the centre here just to sort of put the fear of them. The Thunderwolves ran over here and killed these guys down to 4. He paid 2 command points to keep them on the battlefield. Bjorn walked out here with his las cannon, shot into this tank and took it down to 2 wounds, but then failed his charge by B's dick, and I got no command points left. And that's the end of the round. So we've sort of spread out here, forced him to make some manoeuvres. We'll see what he can do, and I'll get back to you at the end of Dave's Ork turn, and we'll go at it. Alright, so at the end of the Orks, we're over this side now because all the action took place here where nothing is. So the battle wagon charged Bjorn, or Bjorn, however you want to say it. He hit it with 2 las cannons, blew it up, which done a heap of mortal wounds on everyone here. Then the Warlord run in, whiffed it, so Bjorn turned around and slapped him, but then he paid 2 command points to fight again and killed Bjorn. So all 3 of them just died in a bloody glory. It was just great. So there goes all the Warlords and all the everything down the gurgler. Right, over here, there's just one wolf in the centre here, just swinging away like a heroic hero. Yep. His other 2 companions died, but he chomped a few of them away. And yeah, then over here, these guys have snuck around here. Cheeky little Orkses, looking to do some damage here. Alright, so we'll have Space Wolves next turn. We'll get back to this. I'm down to 5 models. So let's... 6 models. So let's get it done. Alright guys, so end of the Space Wolves turn. So these guys here shot down here and blew up these guys' truck. So they're just down there like, gotta get up you where you get. Because that's how they talk. So they're up there just hiding away. Over here, my big wolf come running in and cleaved down a heap of Orks, and then this guy's down to 1 wound, he cleaved down a heap of Orks. So they're all surrounding him. This guy's just on his Thunderwolf eating his kebab, just chilling. So we'll see what Dave can do. I think the action in the next turn is going to be over here and see what happens here, but we'll see what he can do because he's also got Orks over here. So let's see what Dave does. Alright guys, so if we go to the centre of the battlefield here, the end of the Orks turn, they've killed the Thunderwolf, but then old Wolfen Dreadnought is just cleaved another 10 Orks with his axe. So he's holding tight in the centre here, he's lost 1 wound himself. That's all the Orks over here. But then over here, these guys come pumping up through here and punched out most of my guys in the Long Fangs squad and left 1. He hit twice back, but did nothing. So we've got to get down there with the jail and kick the crap out of these big guys here and see what we can do. Alright, I'll get back to you at the end of the next Space Wolves turn, and we'll see if there's any of these guys left as well. Alright. Alright, end of Space Wolves turn. We've absolutely cleaved our way through here. There's 3 Orks and 1 big Ork knob left there. So they're staring down him and he's only lost 1 wound. And then over here, buddy, old Wizard Man jumped in and beat the shit out of these guys, killing 2 mega knobs. This guy helped as well with his wolf claw. And there's 1 of them left in there with full wounds, but he hit my guy back and took 1 wound off him. So we've pretty much got 1 mega knob and 4 Orks over here, so they'll have their turn and see if they can take down what is left to be the dirty 3. Alright. Alright. So at the end of the Space Wolf's turn, Najal's punched his way through the big knobs. So they're all dead. And then over here, this guy's cleaved his way through everything, and there's just 1 guy left on 1 wound. So Dave, are you going to do anything? Are you going to fight back, or what's the go?
This is end of my 5, so you get 1 more turn before the game ends. So you might as well
that was your turn, wasn't it? So we'll do that now. So we'll take these 8 attacks. Live. We are live here, people. So we've got 8 attacks. This is the big knob. There we go. Get rid of these ones. And there he goes. Chop, chop, chop. Alright guys, so that's a tabling for the second time today for the Space Wolves. Have you got anything you want to add, Dave? What was your unit of the game?
None of them.
None of them? Actually, the Decker Jacket first put a lot of pressure on, had to take it out. I'm going to give unit of the game this time to old Wizard Pants down here in the jail. With his psychic powers and his close combat, he can get some work done. So I got 3 out of the dirty 13 left at the end of this. That's 2 games today, 2 victories. Who says you can't win games with 13 models? Alright, so if you like this battle, like and subscribe. And Dave said he's going to go back, put together an even nastier orc list and come back and kick these guys' heads in. Alright guys.